again?
Oh, good.
Okay, sounds
Take
good.
two.
Yes, text two. Okay. Well, hello, Brad. How are you today?
I am doing great. Thank you very much, Lan. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So happy and so excited to have you on here. I know we've been connecting for a really long time on LinkedIn and just been, commenting on each other's posts and account. And I know that I've learned so much from you, not only in fitness, but also in just mindset and leadership in general. So I'm just happy to have you here and have everyone in the audience to connect with you and learn more from you. So thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So my first question, as always, is just how did you get started on LinkedIn? How did you get started with creating content?
Yeah, so I would say it's twofold. I
Okay.
really see a lot of opportunity when it comes to leadership and even the fitness space in LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Um, there, I'm in manufacturing and have been for a little over a decade, and then a manager in manufacturing for about a decade.
Okay.
And really see an opportunity for a lot of leadership skills there. So
Yeah.
just really, LinkedIn has been really good for getting clarity and then
Hmm.
also learning myself as well too. So really wanted to get in the ring, help others where I can, share my insights where I can,
Hmm.
and then develop myself as well. And it's been great for that. I'm sure you've experienced the same thing, but
Uh-huh.
writing's been great for clarity, and then
Hmm.
sharing. I mean, even on your post, I learn. On others, I'm learning. I have this one mindset, but then I go and engage on someone else and learn something else. So it's just been fantastic for that, and really happy I got involved.
Yeah, no, me too. I've learned a lot from you as always, and I love just how you talk about fitness and leadership and how that's interconnected, right? I know you just posted something recently about put your oxygen mask on first, and how you have to be able to lead yourself first before you can lead others, and so I think it just flows beautifully from one topic to another. So thank you for that. So. I guess my next question is going to be what is your current mission? What are you setting out to do? Who are you trying to serve, Brad?
Really trying to figure that out too. So it's just been a
Uh,
little bit young on LinkedIn,
uh-huh.
but really when it comes to who I can help, I think everybody can help develop their leadership skills, can really improve what Simon Sinek calls their human skills or people skills,
Hmm.
and we can all get better. I focus more on like the management side of it when you would have direct reports, just because that's my experience and where
Hmm.
I can share my personal insights and my personal take. But that's really where I would probably focus is more on the manufacturing leader who
Mm,
a lot of the time the best doer becomes the next lead and then the next
yeah,
supervisor, then the next manager. And we don't do a nice job of setting them up with good leadership skills, let alone management skills. And
exactly.
so I like to run through that and then I like to discuss it at work. And then it's on the front of my mind from LinkedIn and really
Uh-huh.
just getting involved in the conversation there. So that's probably where I would head, summarize to the manufacturing leader that's a little bit newer in their journey or has an opportunity to develop leadership skills.
No, that's awesome. And we always talk about like, you got to pick a niche, right? And pick a group of people that we can help and that so that we know and understand the pain points really well. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing is that you're picking very specific group of people that you can help with your own expertise and knowledge. And so that's awesome. So I'm glad that you're doing that. So what is like one leadership principles that is like your favorite of all time?
Favorite leadership principle of all time.
Yeah, of all.
Um, I would say when it comes to experiences I have,
Uh-huh.
um, I use a complete made up stat that all or 95% of all issues come in communication failure. So
Oh
I,
yeah.
I usually really like to focus on communication, but it's really
Mhm.
broad. And so then focusing on maybe just one portion of it would be understanding or empathy and really
Mhm.
getting to understand the other side of the story.
Mhm.
Um, Example I see always floating around LinkedIn is that big old circle, and then it says, "Hey, this is what is all about this person." It's got a tiny little pinprick
Oh
there
yeah.
saying, "This is everything you know about the person." And I
Mhm.
just think that's so important to know when you're going into a situation. Well, why did they fail?
Mhm.
Well, what else do they have going on? What else can I get to know about them so that hey, maybe we can have a connection there that'll help us both,
Mhm.
help them grow. So that's really where I would go to communication, a little bit more defined, empathy,
Yeah.
understanding, and really focusing in on that to really understand their point of view from it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I love that. And I think that that's such a important thing for any leader to understand is like, hey, there's more to the picture than what you're seeing. And I think you did make a post about it as well, just about asking questions, right? And understanding the situation, the person you're talking to, and then make a more informed decision from there. So I love that. That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So if people want to get to know more about you, Brad, like where can they find you?
Yep, and we talked about it a little bit here, but LinkedIn, that's where
Okay.
I've been,
Yeah.
kind of putting my stuff out there and getting involved in the conversation.
Mhm.
Um, Probably gonna need to tag my name because I think there may be a 1 or 2 more Brad Smiths out there, but,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's the best place to get engaged. If you
Hmm.
enjoy my stuff, don't hesitate to reach out and message me.
Yes.
I would love to have conversation.
Mhm.
I'm gonna learn from everyone, and I'm happy to help in any way I can as well.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And I cannot recommend Brad enough and just his content. It's super to the point. It's very authentic in what he's teaching and he's saying about leadership. So I just highly recommend you guys just check out Brad's profile, connect with him, send him a message, and just get on a call just like this and learn from each other. So thank you, Brad, for being here. Thank you for sharing just your nuggets of wisdom with us. And I hope that we'll be able to connect a lot more in the future. So
That
thank
sounds great, and I would say the same thing about you, Lan. You've been great, a great one to know, great one to connect with, and I love what you're doing right here. So hope
That's
it goes
awesome.
well.
That's
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you. Okay, don't actually leave. Hold on. Let me finish this and